Hi everyone, receive a warm welcome and to you all the audience. I hope you are doing well today. We are hosting a debate and presentation on key points and questions related to the algorithm meeting in the area of foreign language acquisition and learning. The order for presenting ideas based on the proposed question will be as follows. First, Brian Andrés Mora Payanene. Second, I, Jaironel Hernández Cabrera. Third, ID Sharik Sánchez Rojas. Fourth, and lastly, Natalie Martinez Herrera. Without further ado, let's get started with the questions. Brian, the first question is, what was the most rewarding aspect of your teaching practicum experience?
Okay, Jairo. What I like most about the pedagogical practice was the observation of the class. I like it because each teacher had their own way developing the class. This way very good because I acquiring knowledge that I would like to implement in my future class as a teacher, and I just expect that I would like to improve as a teacher in my personal life. Very good. Next.
Okay, Brian, thank you. Uh, Knowing that all the theoretical knowledge is innately applied, even if not always explicitly or in the exact way with vision, it's reassuring to see that teaching practice provides a more comprehensive, a real learning experience. Everything was really enriching, starting with the contextualization to holistically understand the area in a comprehensive way and to know the real meaning of foreign language acquisition and learning. Finally, the best part of the experience was learning more practical things than theoretical ones. Continuing, colleague AD.
Thank you and good evening. I'm Heidi Cheri Sanchez Rojas. And following in the lines expressed by my college, I'm going to answer the question A. In the course of this pedagogical practice with team, the foreign language acquisition and learning course, the most rewarding aspects has been experiencing the impact that participants' observation has on the professional development of the training teacher. This approach values allows me to capture a very delight of the classes from the interactions between students to the strategies implemented by the teachers. This process of data collection proof invaluable as is it now only allows me to criticate evaluate the learning process and plans during the sessions, but also provides provides me with tools to reflect on their effectiveness and relevance in different educational contexts. One, the main lesson learn, learned was to understand how these active observations is not only limited to recording what happened, but becomes a brigade to analyze and transfer these knowledges to practical scenarios such as the pedagogical practice simulator. In these environments, I was able to apply the knowledge at quite confronting myself with teaching situations that are frequently encountered in foreign languages. Teaching this allows me to me to test different strategies and adapt my approaches to find effective solutions to the challenges posed. In addition, the practice simulator provided a safe and controlled space to rehearse and refine key teaching skills such as classroom management, adapting teaching resources, and implementing innovative methodologies. This exercise was crucial in identifying strengths and areas for improvement, which contributed to me professional growth. Thank you. Continue, Natalie.
Okay, thank you, Heidi, for us your point of view. So I'm Natalie, and the most gratifying aspect for me in relation to teaching practices through the observation process was being able to experience a process of reworking or reconstructing um, a class that, according to me, could be better shaped, or a teacher in training could give a class. I experienced many feelings with the development of the diaries, and it allowed me to reflect, to take into account different aspects in the future when I can practice my teaching profession. So that's it.
Okay, thank you, Natalie. Question B, planted. How did the course content help you understand different ways to support language learning? Continue, Brian.
Okay, thank you. Um, Mainly the problem we address were effective but said to understand how we can support the learning of English when I observed the class and found problem or deficit in them. In this way, the course helped me understand how I could support the learning of English, not only finding the problem, but also providing solution to the difficult present. Hmm, Continue. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Brian. I continue. Exponentially, so throughout this semester we had various courses that focused on learning styles, methods, strategies, and more. The kind of knowledge gained was highly valuable for us, both as students and as future teachers. Apart from the reading resource, the inbuilt meetings, CPAS, etc., the course helped me in exponential way to learn many critical points that must be taken into account at the moment of being a teacher. Learning that is acquired through a course and completed through practice in my practice. Continuing, colleague AD.
Thank you, Jairo. So, the foreign languages acquisitional learning course presents various contents focus on strategies to strengthen the learning of a second language, specifically English. Amongst the topic addressed correct trends in languages acquisition were highlighted, which allowed me to delve into new technologies that emerged to English the learning experience. One of the most relevant trends that I consider of great importance is the use of a gamification as a learning methodology. Gamification is presented as an innovative strategies in which students learn through games and dynamics breaking with traditional classroom teacher method in a virtual environment is application becomes even more relevant at its current active participation motivation and engagement of students, offering a more dynamic and rewarding environment for the acquisition of a foreign language. On the other hand, the course also addressed essential strategies for foreign language learning, outlined me to learn about factors that often influence this process, such as the difficulties and theories that explain the acquisition of a second language in Unit 2, Kai methodologies for trained teachers were presented, such as project-based learning and problem-based learning. PBL is methodologies that promotes active student-centered learning. It invalues posing real of future problems for students to solve using prior knowledge, research skills, teamwork. This approach enables students to develop not only language skills but also critical skills such as problem solving, collaboration, and autonomy in learning. And overall, these knowledges not only strengthens my pedagogical skills, but also allows me to visualize, visualize how to effectively integrate innovative strategies such as gamification and PBL in future educational settings. Thank you. Continue, Natalie.
Okay, so for me, the course content allowed me to personally come up with many ways to support myself in the language learning process. So it gave me many different strategies with maybe wish to help students learn, and I can carry out a good and rewarding teaching process. So the developing a project a proposal allowed me to dimension everything that a class entails. So and it will help me be ready to practice when I need to maybe develop a guide of activities in the future. That's it.
Okay, Natalie, thank you. Okay, continuing with the question C. Brian, continue you. How did you understanding of language acquisitions theories evolve during the course?
Okay, Mans. Very good. My answer of the question is when I start the course, I believe that that teach a class, preparing a syllabus, explain the topic, and using the dynamic way of present the topic was enough for students to learn in English in or the learning they wanted to share. Now I understand that there are many ways to eat and have a lot of all to acquire the knowledge. I also learning that not everything is easy. We as a future teacher must have a process ready for any circumstance that arrive in the classroom. On the other hand, we must be innovative when presenting each class. Mm, Continue, Jairo.
Okay, thank you, Ryan. As Brian says, the resources provided by UNAD are really very effective. The ratings, the methodologies with which they are applied, and other resources such as the syllabus, CPAS meetings, InBuild, CPIL, among many others, were responsible for use to have taken full advantage of this learning experience. It evolved in a deeply engaging way. I gained a more holistic understanding of language acquisition theories, along with strategies, methods, and other aspects. What stood out the most for me was that many of strategies that were simultaneously applied to use as students. This allowed me to experience them as both an evolving participant and as observant learning at the same time. Okay, continuing, colleague ID.
Thank you, Jairo. And well, my understanding for foreign language acquisitional theories has evolved significantly through throughout the course and balance me to analyze their fo- foundations foundations and practical application in different educational contexts. Initially, my knowledge of the theories was superficial and focused on general concepts. However, as I progressed through the course, I gained a broader and this deeper perspective recognizing how each theory offers different approaches to understanding and dealing with language learning. For example, Skinner's behaviorist theories emphasizes the importance of repetition and reinforcements in language learning. This allows me to understand that basic living such as A1 or A2 learns benefits from strategy activities and repetitive practice where positive reinforcements promotes learning. In addition, Chomsky's Nietzsche's approach broadens my understanding of the learning's active in roles roles in languages acquisition. I understood that universal grammar and innate cognitive processes are essential for constructing linguistic hypothesis, which values errors as part of the learning process. This approach leads me to reflect on the importance of designing activities that allowed learners to explore and formalize roles for themselves rather than simple rather than simple memorizing them. On the other hand, Cranshen's monitor theories helps me to identify the impacts of factors such as comprehensible inputs and emotional filtering. I recognize that the emotional atmosphere of a classroom directly influences languages acquisition. This leads me to appreciate to need create where environments where learners feels motivated and to and self to communicate face facilitate facilitating their access to languages in meaningful situations. Thank you. Continue, Natalie.
Okay, so the evolution of my understanding of theories was very practical. I was able to understand beyond what is currently included in the educational system, where the constructivist um, learning method by Chomsky dominates, because students are generally given or facilitate different tools or ideas so that they can solve all academic responsibilities with the competencies or skills of each student and their experience in things where they finally form their own knowledge through the practical process. So, yes, that's it.
Okay, Natalie, thank you. Uh, we continue with the question D. What innovative activity did you find most effective in engaging students during the EGOR meeting? You continue, Brian.
Okay, the first, I like the innovative activity called stream the English reading skill through becomes socio-constructivist and falling in the elementary student in rural school of of Osman Valencia, the model that I used as an argument for the activity helped students to grow independently, and this model allows students to expand their knowledge based on what they have learned to for their environment. Very good. Mm, continue, Jairo.
Okay, Brian, thank you. Continue with my answer. Um, the virtual reality activities combined with AI, artificial intelligence, were highly effective. They sparked so much curiosity and intrigue among students that they were eager to participate and see for themselves. This led to more active engagement. Similarly, incorporating creative methods and teaching styles that provoke curiosity can inspire students to actively participating in all our future classes. Is my continual colleague AD Sharik.
Thank you, Jairo. In the in the developments of the Agora identified a project proposal entitled Motivation in Students. This project presents very interesting and effective strategies to strengthen and encourage motivations towards second languages. Learning the Richards led by Vanessa and her teams students out for its innovative strategies, which is the personalization of activities and the incorporation of the students' individual interests as the central axis of the educational process. These strategies that caught my attention was the use of, of a creative methodologies based on the dynamic of a roll, roulette well roulette wheel in this activity a topic of interest in a specific way of working on that topic is selected at random. For example, in the chosen topic topic sees anecdotes and anecdotes and modalities is podcast. Students develops the activities in group formats, generating creative and collaborative contents. This exercise can integrates but both of the beginning and the end of a class which generates a dynamic and motivating environment. I found these methodologies especially attra- attractive becomes because of the way it's about students making them feel an activity part of the learning process. In addition, it encourages interactions, creative and emotional conversations with the topic addresses key elements to promote the acquisition of a second languages in a meaningful and effective way. So continue, Natalie. Thank you.
Okay, excellent, AD.
Okay. The evolution of my understanding of theories, sorry, a good activity that I was able to see at the Agora meeting that a group managed was the use of animate and dynamic videos where the student can clarify and acquire concepts through this medium so to later develop different recreational, practical or online activities um, where they put into practice this previously acquired knowledge, and at the same time the student is evaluates an aspect of improvement or reinforcement are obtained, so it helps maybe both the student and the teacher at the same time. So yes.
Okay, Natalie, excellent, very good. Continue with the final question, question E. What is your evaluation and reflection regarding the products presented at the Agora meeting? Continue, you, Brian.
Yes, my answer is very short. Um, I wish the moderator had give more time to the presenting group, the present, the RDE activities in more deep. At the meeting, there were various striking and innovative proposals. I would have like see the activity of the after college. Mm, very good. It's all companion net. Jairo.
Thank you, Ryan. Okay,
Okay.
continue. It was very well organized compared to other Agora meetings. Sorry. It's okay. Continue. However, my only recommendation would have been to divide the Agora into two sessions so that Professor Diego Humberto class could have been part of the event in a more prominent way. This would have allowed the professor to share more insights during his small workshop. Okay, classmates, it's clear. That's all. Each of you shared our ideas in the way we wanted. To finish this video debate, uh, we want to say thank you to UNAD and our teacher Kindles, Yara Jimena Herrera Londoño. Thank you. Finally, continuamos. Finalmente, decidimos hacer un espacio con todos los compañeros para agregar
Sorry, Jairo. And me toca presentar a mí y a Natalie la última respuesta, la pregunta.
Yeah, that's right.
Ok, continúe.
Okay, no problem.
Okay,
Okay.
don't worry.
The meeting called Agora is an extremely important space for teacher training as it allows the sharing of knowledge and experience of on academic projects develops throughout the course in its first part. The teacher in charge presents his or her interventions, in this case a project in table a journey through artificial intelligence and augmented reality. Teacher Diego in the lectura in charge of presenting this project left with a profound reflections on the transformative potential of artificial intelligence in the field of education. His presentation highlighted how AI when become a crucial stepping stones for teachers in second language teaching. This could not only facilitate the personalization of learning by adapting to the individual needs of each student, but also offers innovative resources that enrich pedagogical practice. It also highlighted the need to integrate these technologies into educational practice, not as substitutes for subtitles for the teacher, but as allies that enhance teaching and learning, implementing tools based on AI and our augments reality represents an opportunity to reinvent our methodologies and prepare students for an increasingly digital and globalized work. On the other hand, this agora stood out for being an engaging space that brought together a wide va- variety of knowledge from the different academic projects presented by the students of the three participating course. Each project was carefully selected to show, showcase, show, showcase the work, effort, and dedication of the students with the aim not only to showcase their achievements but also to inspire reflection and generate significant contribution to teacher training. With this last question, I concluded my general reflection on this course. Thank you very much.
Okay, AD, thank you. Continue, Natalie.
Okay, thank you. So, finally, about this question, for me, from my point of view, well, my evaluation for the products presented in the Agora encounter is on a scale of of 1 to 10, maybe 9.6, because all the chosen groups show a fairly advanced mastery and knowledge of the topics. Each one was able to develop different problems and suggest solutions that are believed to be effective um, in mitigating those situations. So, regarding a personal reflection, well, it was a very informative meeting. It allowed me to expand my knowledge and understand, among others aspects, what other situations can arise in a face-to-face class or virtual encounter, and the difficulties, facilities, points for improvement, etc. So every day I learn something new. So, and this medium provides me with an experience and advice so to take into account in the future, so as well as alternatives to develop when I become maybe a teacher in the future. So yes, that's it.
Okay, thank you, Natalie. Uh, I'm sorry for the previous confusion. Uh, Now we have finished it, and we are infinitely grateful to the tutor Yera Jiménez Herrera Londoño. Ahora sí, profe, hemos finalizado, lamentamos las confusiones anteriores y hemos decidido hacer un pequeño diploma para usted, para concluir esta reunión y pues realmente no sé si alguno de los compañeros quiera finalizar con algo. Eso sería todo,
No, pues
entonces realmente muy agradecidos con la
Personalmente,
profe.
concuerdo con Jairo y agradecerte, profe Yara, por esa contribución a nuestro aprendizaje, esa paciencia por explicarnos cada una de las actividades y siempre estar en esa constante retroalimentación en nuestro proceso. Muchas gracias, profe, una de las mejores profesoras como tenía hasta el momento. Ese certificado lo hacemos con mucho amor. Y ya, profe, muchas gracias y ojalá vernos prontamente en otros cursos. Thank you.
Sí, muchas gracias a
sí,
todos
pues
por la
también le
participación en
agradecemos.
esta llamada. Continúe, Brian, perdón.
No, simplemente para decir gracias y listo. También a ustedes, compañeros, y la tutora.
Sí, igualmente Natalie no va a decir nada
No sé qué
para
con las
finalizar.
palabras.
Sí, no, no, igual la tutora por la disposición siempre en responder cualquier duda o inquietud, también por haberse tomado el tiempo de disponer para un encuentro donde nos clarificó la fase 3. Entonces, sí, fue enriquecedor todo el proceso de este curso y bueno, espero igualmente poder vernos en un futuro.
Listo, hasta luego
Thank you.
compañeros, que estén bien y hasta luego para
Thank
toda la
you,
audiencia que nos
Fernand.
haya visto. Que estén muy bien.
Chao, profe.